How's your night going, son?
The sun hasn't come up yet. The alarm hasn't went off.
The alarm goes off at 12, right?
A little later than that, Dad.
Here, take my gun and turn your phone flashlight on. It's dark as hell in here. Who goes there? Give me my gun.
A homie.
You're not asleep yet, sir? The king's in bed. He's been in an unusually good mood and has given many gifts to your household and servants. This diamond is a present from the king to your wife and her endless hospitality.
We weren't able to entertain him as well as we should have because we were unprepared for the visit. Thank you for the gift.
Everything's okay. I had a dream last night about the 3 witches. At least part of what they said about you was true.
I ain't thinking about them now. We have time to spare. We can talk more about it if you want.
Whenever you like.
If you don't switch up when the time comes, there will be something in it for you.
I'll do whatever you say, as long as I can do it with a clear conscience.
Rest up.
Thank you, sir. Do the same.
Go and tell your mistress to hit my line when the drink is ready. Go to bed. Is this a knife I see pointing towards my hand, or is it another one of my schizophrenic hallucinations? Let me hold you. You're not in my hand, but I can still see you. Fatal hallucinations. Why can't I touch you? Am I crazy? I can see it. I can still see you. You look as real as my strap. You're leading me towards killing the king, which I was already planning on doing, and I was planning on using a knife out the kitchen drawer that looks just like you. My eyesight must either be the one sense that's not working or the one sense that is working. I can still see you, you stupid knife. Now that I see blood splotches on your blade and the handle that weren't there before. You ain't no knife here, you crazy bastard. It's the murderer I'm about to commit, and it's making me think. I can see these things. Now the whole castle is asleep and being plagued by nightmares, witches and offering sacrifices to their goddesses. Hectic. The more I stand talking to myself, the less courage I have. Duncan is still alive, and I stand there babbling. It's time to do it. The murder is good as done. The bell is telling me to do it. Don't listen to the bell, Duncan, because it summons you to either heaven or hell.
The servant's drunk has gotten me tipsy. The same liquor that made them pass out has fired me up. Listen, quiet, shh. That was the owl that shrieked goodnight like the bells before they execute people. Macbeth must be killing the king right now. The doors to Duncan's room are open, and the drunk servants are making a mockery of themselves by snoring instead of protecting the king. I put so many drugs in their drink, I can't tell if they're alive or dead.
Who's there? What is it?
Oh no, the servants woke up and the murder didn't happen. For us to attempt murder and it not to work would ruin us. Did you hear that? I put the servants' dagger where Macbeth would find them. He couldn't have missed them. If Duncan hadn't reminded me of my father when I saw him sleeping, I would have killed him myself.
Dun, dun, dun.
My husband!
I have done the deed. Did you hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did you say something?
When?
Just now.
As I came down?
Yes.
Listen, who's sleeping in the second chamber?
Donald Bain.
This is a sorry sight.
That's a stupid thing to say.
One servant cried, God bless us, and the other replied, Amen, and has seen my bloody hands. I couldn't reply Amen, listening to their frightened voices.
Don't think about it too much.
But why couldn't I say Amen? I desperately needed the God's blessing, but the word Amen was stuck in my throat.
We can't think about what we did. It'll drive us crazy.
I thought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth is murdering sleep.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the devil's name? Probably a farmer who killed himself because green was cheap. Ha! You came just in time. Here are some handkerchiefs, bruh. You're gonna sweat a lot here. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Probably some slick businessman who lied under oath and realized you can't lie to God. Ha! Come on down. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Now that Versace is dead, they can't scam people into buying overpriced clothes that go out of fashion. Come on in. You can eat up your iron here. Knock, knock, knock. Who are you? Why is there so much knocking, eh? Never a moment of peace. You know, it's kind of cold to be hell. I'm not pretending to be devil's porter anymore. I was gonna let someone in from every profession, too. Where's the other picture? I can't find it. Okay, I'm coming. Don't forget to leave me a tip.
Let me guess, man. You went to bed late and can't get up now.
That's right, until 3 a.m. And drinking makes a man do 3 things.
And they are.
You get a red nose, you sleep, and you pee. Turns you on, but turns you off. Stimulates desire, but hinders performance. Persuades you and discourages you. It sets you up for a fall. J. Cole said it best. Thinking that you smashing, but you sleeping. You want it bad.
What I'm hearing is what the liquor got to you, man.
Right in the throat, boy. Don't worry, I threw it all up, though.
Is Macbeth away? The knocking woke him up. Here come that boy.
Morning, man.
Morning to both of y'all.
Is the worthy man awake?
Not yet.
He told me to wake him up at a certain time, and I almost didn't.
I'll bring you to it.
The burden that is the job of mine is honor but trouble. I'll wake him up. That's my job.
Is the king leaving soon today?
He is. He told us to arrange it.
The night was too crazy. The winds were crazy. People were saying they heard loud cries. There was even an earthquake, I think.
Ours was a rough night.
Yeah, I'm too young to remember anything like it.
Oh my! This is beyond words.
What's wrong?
Just the worst thing that could literally ever happen. This life has been stolen.
Man, what do you mean, though?
Do you mean the king?
Go to the bedroom and see for yourselves. What's in there will disgust you. Don't ask me to talk about it. Go and look for yourselves. Wake up, ring the alarm bell. Murder and treason. Bakewell and Donalbain. Malcolm, wake up. Stop acting dead and look at death itself. Get up, get up.
What is going on? What is that horrible noise? Shut up and tell me. What's going on?
Oh, you sweet lady, the news is too harsh for you. Oh, Bakewell, the king has been murdered.
Oh gosh, how terrible. In our own home?
It'd be awful no matter where it happened. Please tell me you're kidding, Macbeth.
If only I had died right before this happened, I could say I lived a happy life. From this moment on, there's nothing worth living for. Everything is a sick joke. The graceful and renowned king is dead.
What's wrong?
Everything is about to be wrong for you. The source of your royalty is gone.
The king has been murdered!
Who did it?
They say it was the guards who were supposed to be watching him. Their faces were covered in blood, and so was the knife left on the pillow. Nobody's lives should have been entrusted with them.
Yeah, I still regret the anger that drove me to kill them.
What did you do that for?
Is it possible to be calm and see the body of someone you love at the same time? Nah, my anger inspired my love for Duncan. Caused me to act before thinking. There was Duncan, the skin splattered with blood. The cuts in his skin looked like injuries to nature itself. Then right next to them, I saw the murders with the bloody knife. Who could have restrained himself? Who loved Duncan and had the courage to act on it?
Help me out here.
Take care of the lady! Get her! Go!
Why are we keeping quiet when we have the most to say in this? We can't see anything. Danger's all around. Let's get out of here. It's not time yet. Turn our grief into action.
Take care of the lady. Let's all meet up later to discuss this horrid crime. We're so shaken that we need the time, and we'll figure out who did it later.
So will I.
So will we all.
Let's get dressed quickly, then meet in the hall.
Agreed.
What are we going to do? Let's just not stay here with them. It's easy for a liar to pretend to feel sorrow when they feel none. I'm going to England.
I'll go to Ireland. It'll be better if we go separate ways. Wherever we go, there will be smiling men who hold knives behind their backs. Our closest relatives are the ones most likely to murder us.
We haven't encountered that yet. Best thing to do is to entirely avoid it. Let's say our goodbyes and get in the Tesla.
A lot of terrible things in my life. This has got to be the worst.
Mother Nature is mad at us humans and is acting out.
This isn't normal. Just like that murder last Tuesday. There was a falcon and an owl laid it.
Something else happened too. Duncan's cats that were really nice became little devils and tore up his house.
They said that the cats saved each other.
I literally watched it happen. It was terrifying. Anyway, here comes Macbeth. How's it going?
Are you dumb? Do you not see what's going on?
Do you know who killed him?
The servants that Macbeth killed.
It sucks that he killed them. What good did it do?
Someone hired them as hitmen. Malcolm and Donalbain ran away, and that makes them prime suspects.
Okay, but that's dumb. What would make two sons kill their own father? Well, it looks like Macbeth is going to become king.
Well, he's already king, and he's going to Scone to be crowned.
Where's Duncan's body?
They put it in Carmichael.
Are you going to Scone?
Nah, I'm going to Beef.
Okay, well, I'll go to Scone.
I hope all goes well. Bye.
Goodbye, old man.
May God bless you and all your fake friends.